has a tag that's them.
Fair
For him,
enough.
it was like, this is a meme. I'm Eclipse.
Gotcha. So he stopped being a meme lord and turned into like a legit player.
No, he's
at
still a
some
meme
point.
lord. Don't get it twisted.
All right, we're off with game number 1. Neighbor, take it away, my friend.
All right, so we're starting off Pokemon Stadium 2, the perennial starter here. Gonna be going up against Pac-Man in Tibs, and this is going to be a matchup where Incineroar will struggle to get through the myriad of projectiles, but boy, when he gets in, he's going to do damage.
So I just finished getting everybody into Elite Smash, and I had to play this matchup more than once.
Okay.
And
on both sides?
Not so much on the Incineroar side. Incineroar was one of the fastest characters I got into Elite Smash. It took 2 games.
God bless.
Pac-Man, on the other hand, was probably the most difficult one to get there.
Understandable.
Not the longest, just the most difficult because that character does not mesh well with my personality.
Makes sense.
There's going to be a lot of keeping Incineroar out and baiting him to do things. And if you are able to do that, you will win the match. However, because of the nature of that whole system and the way that Pac-Man works, that means Incineroar is probably going to live to about 190. And Pac-Man's kill options are few and far between, and they all involve getting up real close to your opponent in some way, form, or manner. Like, his back air might do well at the ledge at this point, but even that right there, you saw the impact that had. He's going to have to use the bell at some point. Like, he tried to use it.
Oh my god, that was really smart. He actually set it up so that the water would push it, and it will still have a stun box.
Absolutely. And so he has to set it up somehow. He cannot risk getting inside of Incineroar's like sphere of influence because stuff like this happens, because now Incineroar, like in that case, had a little bit of control. But see, even at 166, that was a charged side B. Pac-Man's side B has multiple phases to it. You saw how he was able to angle it. He's also able to act after. That's going to be the stock right there. See, it's a... Incineroar as a character, you have to keep him away and try and bait him into over-dedicating to something, and then punishing him for it. And that's just that's going to be it. The Hydrant was fresh, and he was close to the ledge, so that absolutely was going to get the KO.
Yeah. But Hydrant in this particular matchup, worth noting, if it's not different from Smash 4, it'll have 13 HP, and there's a lot of moves I've already seen back air, for example, from him will just break the Hydrant immediately.
When I was playing, I do not recall back air breaking it immediately, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't really like the character too much, so I didn't pay a whole hell of a lot of attention to it.
Down throw sets up, forward air.
Up air, keeping him in like the position that he wants, because Incineroar is all about controlling what's going on up close. And that sounds strange because that seems like a really bad place to maintain a level of control is in your opponent's face.
Yeah.
But that's what Incineroar does. He's got a lot of priority moves. He's got a lot of heavy impact attacks that will put your opponent into a bad position and keep you close to them at the same time.
Right, and moves where if you trade, honestly, it's in his favor.
Yes, absolutely. You do not want to trade with Incineroar no more than you want to trade with Peach in Melee, man. It's just not going to work out in your favor. That should be an up smash. Nope, he rolled instead. That was not a wise decision.
Yeah, might have been a buffered situation.
Wow! Whoa! Up in the blast zone, dude standing behind the crowd was popping off for a second.
Was that it? He got off the top, too? That looked intentional.
With Eclipse and the way that he plays, I would believe every word of it if he said that was intentional.
Yeah.
Actually, at the same time, if he said it was a total accident, I'd still believe him. So, hey, either way.
Honestly, Eclipse is a card.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Okay, looks like back air doesn't take it in one hit. I was mistaken.
Eclipse may be able to kill Tibs with a forward tilt at this point.
Of course.
Forward tilt hits like several small freight trains.
Okay. I like that. So Eclipse got the revenge there, and then it deliberately. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, no. You were in the middle of a sentence, but it was really clever the way that he used the Hydrant to push himself back with his grab. Pac-Man has the worst grab in the game. It's terrible. It is awful. I hate it. It's a good punish tool, but you get basically nothing off of it.
Right, and it's so much risk.
Yes, it's like high risk, medium at best reward. You should have dashed up, dude. If you would have dashed up.
Anything out of dash in this game.
Well, even then, I'm not sure that his up smash would have killed. Up smash doesn't actually hit quite as hard.
Right.
The vertical KO power in this game overall is nowhere near as strong as it was in Smash 4.
He's got the revenge. That's it.
Probably going to kill him.
Oh my God! Revenge even across the stage. But it's put him in a position where he almost any.
That sucks, man.
I put him in a position where almost anything would kill. Forward tilt at the ledge. Forward tilt across the stage, maybe.
Absolutely, dude. That F tilt. I found that F tilt with Incineroar, generally speaking, a rule of thumb to kill somebody with that is about 140, give or take. It's kind of DI dependent and character dependent because you're not going to kill like Bowser or King DDD with a forward tilt at 140.
Right.
But if they hold like
Failed away.
If they hold away from you, then they might die from it mid-stage or something like that.
It's also just not a very high commitment move.
No, not at all.
It's pretty safe to just kind of toss out, especially when you're up close.
Yep. It's also it's got quite a bit of shield stun because of the impact on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if it's plus on shield or if it's like neutral or what.
I'd imagine whatever happens afterwards is a mix-up.
Okay, well, he's out. He's coming right back in, but Pac-Man just decided that the ledge was where he wanted to be that time.
Yeah. Taking one from We Fit Trainer's book.
Absolutely. I don't think I agree with this stage. And the reason I don't agree with it is Smashville is actually relatively small.
It's one of the smallest stages that you can choose from our current stage list. I want to fight you up close. That's what this stage pick is telling me.
Right. And Incineroar wants to be up in your grill. They want to fight you. Yeah. And in my humble opinion, it may have been better to go to a place where, wow, good coverage by Eclipse right there.
That up smash has such a bigger hitbox than it looks like. It even hits up behind him a little bit.
It has kind of a sour spot back there. Whoa!
Wow.
What did he hit him with? I missed that.
I'm not even sure. It looked like he lived too, and then maybe put his foot in the blast zone or something.
It's possible, but I feel like the Pac-Man Tibs probably should have gone to like Unova or something like that. I imagine the Eclipse probably banned that stage though, because it's just absolutely terrible for Incineroar in general.
Yeah. Even if you ban Unova, you ban FD, you have the option of something like Town and City.
Right. And Town and City, while overall large, it's still, I think that would have been good. So one of those two. Absolutely better than this. However, we're not the ones playing right now, and Pac-Man is in the lead.
Yeah,
so
by a good margin.
I may very well be completely wrong about that. Yeah. This is all my opinion. He is, however, like 3 good hits away from... Ooh, he tried so hard.
That's
going to do it. No, it's not.
Oh, my God. Tibs DI has been incredible.
Dude, every time he goes directly for that corner.
Straight in there.
Could have up
down throw.
Ooh.
He was scared, and he held in.
Yep.
That shouldn't combo with these percents. Got everyone who is learning the Incineroar matchup, hold away, and then react to forward throw, because it's very reactable.
Yes, it is. Forward throw takes forever to do. Bonk. Booped him on the snoot.
Yep.
So there are 3 different ways that the side B with Incineroar can work. There's the one that you saw earlier that didn't quite kill, where he does the lariat, or not lariat, the clothesline.
Right.
It hits really, really hard. And it's a move that you will find if you were to play... Wow, that was hell of a well done. If you're going to play Incineroar online, you're going to find a lot of them spamming that side B.
Yeah.
Okay? The good Incineroar players will use it sparingly. The people who just want to use it and do dumb Incineroar things are going to use it a lot. And that's a testament to what Eclipse is doing, because he's pretty sparing with it. In my opinion, that's a good thing.
Yes.
And it's because it's a good way to catch your opponents off guard, and it's a good way to get yourself hit.
You got to get used to using more of your normals to scare your opponents into shield, so you can capitalize at certain ranges with the command grab.
A lot of Incineroar's moves also have quite a bit of armor to them. His up B is a good reference for that. I believe it does like 26 if you hit somebody just raw while you're standing on the round. You hit them on the way up and down. That was
a strong forwarder with that counter.
Absolutely. Eclipse has definitely brought this back. He might have KO'd with that, although he would have gone the other direction. Whoa! Ooh. That's a dicey situation. Why are you going for that? It's just going to disappear, and you're giving him the ledge and the stage.
Yeah, Pac-Man takes a long time to recover.
Did you see that? He threw it up through the stage. I'm so sorry to interrupt there.
No, that was incredible. I'm glad you pointed that out, because that's some... The only problem with something like that is that's like, I have this trick once, and if it doesn't work, it's gone.
Right. Keep it in your pocket, but leave it there until you know it's going to go.
I am surprised he didn't go for a command grab there.
That flame spike would have KO'd if it would have hit.
Yeah.
So very well spent. What?
that cross drop does not make you special fall. It actually lets you act after a certain height.
Yep. He could be. Nope.
Be careful.
That's it. There he goes.
Yeah. Even if that didn't outright kill, Incineroar was not making that one back.
I think he might have, if he were able to jump, air dodge up and towards the stage at the top of his jump, and not get edge guarded.
Yeah, it'd be very, very close.
And then side B and up B. He would be recovering from like almost the bottom blast zone. So I'm not 100% positive, but maybe.
There's a chance, but then you have to fight through Pac-Man throwing the apple at the straight down angle, or whatever he has available to him.
Flame Spike goes up through the hydrant. I know that much. So it would probably gobble up the apple too.
Okay.
Score him about 1,000 points in the process.
Okay. get him some extra high score.
Dude, so get this. I'm chilling out there, and I'm about to play one of my opponents, and this guy gets up, and he looks at me, and he says, hey, from one fellow 30-year-old Smash player to another. And I'm like, aw, someone's in my age group. So we're off to game number 3, and Eclipse chooses to go to Yoshi's Island Brawl, specifically. The other one is Yoshi's Story. Both of these are available. I'm not 100% positive about why he chose this, but I know that the platform in the middle is really good for Incineroar in general.
That's why I would imagine he chose it. It's not the longest stage in the world, and also that platform really helps him set up like these up air trains.
They were 0.1% separated just a second ago.
Oh my gosh. That down smash is one of Eclipse's favorite moves because at frame 4, he reaches max height of the down smash.
Yep.
So he dodges a lot of stuff with that. And also, it doesn't have a ton of lag. We've seen it be whiff punished a couple of times now. But if you're not right next to him and really ready for that punish, he can easily just mash another move and catch you trying to go for it.
It's a pretty good mind game and an excellent way to get out of bad positions while also staying in the aggressive spot that Incineroar wants to stay in. I guess the best way to describe Incineroar is like strategically aggressive. He wants to be in your face, but he doesn't want to be dumb about it. He might be dead. No, he's good.
He's got the jump.
I didn't know if he had his jump or not.
Without a jump, I think he was done so.
I think that Tibs kind of just... Whoa, that was smart. He landed on the trampoline, bounced up, and immediately attacked. That was really intelligent of Eclipse.
There we go.
So they're going to vie for position for a little while, up until that point anyway. And
wow. He got caught trying to play with a hydrant. Tibs just took advantage and KO'd.
That's actually all that Pac-Man wants. He wants you to play with the hydrant. He puts it down, and I have found that it is an excellent bait to get people to pay attention to it and leave you alone.
Yeah.
It's a great way to keep people off of you while not directly interacting with them. While also doing stuff like,
what a counter! Okay, that will big boost the next attack that he's able to land.
Yeah,
if he's able to hold on, he's lost it already.
He lost it. How long does that last? Is it like 10 seconds?
It's either he gets grabbed, takes a certain amount of damage, which I think is what happened there.
Yeah.
Or it lasts for a good amount of time if he doesn't reach one of those two criteria.
Oh, that was so good! Clip that, Hunter. Clip that.
Oh, my gosh. And the crowd you couldn't see was popping off in the background for him.
That was amazing. I would never have thought of that. Very well done by Tibs, putting him into a pretty solid lead. And if he can continue the momentum that he's been carrying, then he can probably take this from an excellent player out here.
There we go.
Was Eclipse in our last PR for Smash 4?
I don't know if he was in attendance enough.
Okay, gotcha. I know that a few people tended to kind of ghost towards the end of Smash. Oh, he's in a bad spot.
High recovery.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't go through the platform, which is an option.
How do you do that?
If you hold down.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I tried it a few times and my mileage varied and I wasn't sure if I was doing it right.
To my knowledge, if you hold down, you can go through the platforms with Incineroar.
I'm fairly certain that he just broke his shield, but the hydrant hit him.
No way.
Like, I think I saw it, but I could be wrong. He's doing an amazing job of walling him out, and he's using that platform in the middle, like, to his advantage, and Tibs is absolutely playing this matchup correctly at this point.
Throw?
However, Eclipse is not out of this game. This is Incineroar. Like I said earlier, he hits like several freight trains and... Okay, so right there, you see how he healed? If Pac-Man... Whoa, that was a hell of an up smash.
Yeah.
If Pac-Man does his side B and gets hit out of it or gets blocked somehow before he reaches that little circle, it'll drop to the ground and either player can grab it and heal for about 7%, I think it is.
Ooh, that's a pretty significant amount.
It's not enough to sit there and go, wow, I should do this all the time. But it's enough to go,
Like in Smash 4, it was like 2 or 3%, so that's good.
It could be that. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it off the top of my head.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I think he might have been like trying to go for like a spike or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either
he's
way,
like
this is damage.
He's a smash attack away from being dead, man. That F smash will kill at this percent.
I really don't know why he's not going for the command grab to punish those.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Oh,
that might
that's
be it.
it?
Nope. That
Dash
attack is a bad option there. You don't do dash attack. It will not kill until he's well over 220, 240. And even then, it's got 3 hits to it. Mind you, it has basically no ending lag to it. That back throw might do it. No, not quite. Okay.
Yeah.
I overestimated.
What? What a way to end it.
What was that? Hell of a time by Tibs. Excellently done. Here it goes. The side B that sealed that stock. Boom! God, that was meaty. That thing is Reddit worthy, man.
Yeah, that was nice.
So that was a hell of a set, dude.
Yeah.
Also, hey, dude, it's good to do commentary with you.
I am enjoying it.
It's
I'm liking I'm liking sitting down with you.